whatever you prefer, welcome. It's Resident Evil time. Hope you guys are excited. This is the first one of many. We shall be playing Resident Evil every Tuesday.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of
OBS is
families
rather
being
loud, isn't
attacked
it?
by a group of about 10 people.
Turn it down a little bit.
Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate. They lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Tell me in the chat or the comments if you know what happened to Bravo Team.
Whose helicopter was a derelict. Safe with the remaining body of Kevin.
R.I.P. Kevin. You will be sorely missed.
We continued our search for the other members.
Oh, who is that? Is that the boy? The man? The myth? Albert Wesker? What is he doing here? If you know, you know. That's who we're playing as. We're playing as Jill. Mostly because I want the Barry interactions and the extra space. I always prefer Jill in Resi 1. Chris is great. You get interactions with Rebecca as well early on. I don't remember how it goes later. It's been a while. But we'll get to Rebecca at some point. So my plan for the Resident Evil portion of the stream is I want to get to the Crimson Head. So our plan is to get all the death masks, at least today. If for some reason we reach 6 o'clock and we don't get them all, then we'll move over to Jason. But if somehow we get it, then that's good. The dogs. The reason why we don't open the first door. Or at least the door to the outside. I had a little bit of a refresh on the game yesterday, trying to remember the tank controls and stuff. Albert Wesker, being a G-man. Look at him. Yes, the playthrough will be on YouTube, just so you know. We will be loading everything up. As far as I remember, so, little bit of context, I have played the original on GameCube all the way through. I got this port a few years ago. I think I only got up to past the Crimson Head. I didn't actually continue. But we're starting fresh. Also put Barry in Dead by Daylight. Why is he not in the game? Why is he not in the game?
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no.
Jill, no.
Want to go back out there.
We don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that? Chris?
Why does Wesker sound like that, man?
Jill, going in.
One thing you'll find about the Resident Evil remake is that the voice acting is interesting.
Chris and I go back a long way. All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
If you ever played the original 1996 one as well, you know how bad it is. But this is just as bad, if not worse, in certain occasions. Right, here we go, guys. We're getting into the meat and potatoes of the game. And I'll tell you what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, what I'm going to do. Now we see our first item of order. This is the ink ribbon. This is how we're going to be able to save the game. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, now you know. This is your typewriter, as always. So what we want to do is go talk to Barry.
Take a look at this.
What is it?
He's found some blood.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
You will.
Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
It's not Chris's. I know whose it is. Well, we're about to see in a minute. If you've never seen this, buckle up. Right, you see that right there? That shield? We're going to come back for that later. For now, I want to keep myself as light as possible. My biggest... Oh wait, we're going the wrong way. My biggest course of action is trying to get to the Jill sandwich moment. If you know, you know. Because that will net us the best gun in the game. Or at least one of the best. The iconic first zombie. And we are not going to deal with him. We're going to wait. We're going to wait until he comes over here. We get to the next camera. And... go. And we're going to let Barry deal with him. I could have gone back and done the little Wesker cutscene, but it doesn't matter.
Look out! It's a monster!
He'll just tell you to go back and say that he's counting on you.
Take care of it.
Go on, Barry, fuck him up. Nice one. Very nice.
What the hell?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
For now, we're still in intro mode. We need to report to Wesker. And we're gonna find out that our Wesky man is not there. And the zombie's gone. Ooh. Mystery. A little tidbit, I used to be terrified of these when I was a kid. These doors used to scare the shit out of me. I thought they were the scariest thing in the world. I don't know why. I just thought it was the scariest thing ever.
Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Right, so, to kick this off, you don't actually have to search the first hole completely. As far as I know, you can just do this. Get up here, do a little bit of a zigzag, come back down, and then Barry should let you go off on your merry way.
Barry.
We are playing on normal, or what this game's version of normal is.
Figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now
I did have a little bit of a jaunt around with the controls yesterday when I was
Search for him separately.
re-remembering how to play the game.
Investigate the dining room.
Okay,
I'll try to do the text that I know.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start.
I had a little bit of a jaunt on easy mode yesterday so I could remember the controls.
Oh,
Oh yes, the master of unlocking.
it's a lot.
Let's get it.
You'd make better use.
Yes. Yes, I shall. These will come in handy later on.
thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
So here's the first thing we're doing. Barry's going to go off, and we'll immediately turn around. We're going to go pick up the map. We are not, and I repeat, we are not going to get the dagger. So if you follow down this path, you see where this thing is that you have to move. Down there, there's a zombie. And it's meant to teach you how to use the dagger first. But we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to get the map. And to get the map, we need to do this. We need to solve this little dinky puzzle. It's not that difficult. All you got to do is put this cupboard up to the little pot up there. You can see the little glimmer. We're going to pick this up right here. Yes, we want the map. We want the map now. Now, our next course of business is we want to go get the arrowhead that's got a fake emerald on it. If I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. I didn't get that far yesterday. I know it's this way. We're also going to go get the tape off of Kenneth's body. We can then watch that later at some point. I don't remember exactly when, but I know we can. We could save now, but there's going to be a save room that we're going to go up to soon, so we're not going to worry. Don't worry about the shield for now. We're just going to move. Also, that ticking clock's going to be for us later. We're going to need it for a puzzle. Now we move on this way. There's my boy Kenneth on the floor. R.I.P. Kenneth. Why is it not letting me pick up the tape? There it is. Try to read as much lore as possible. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. I wonder what's recorded on it. I guess we'll find out later. But this is where we need to go. We need to go find the arrowhead. If you ever feel interested in playing this game, I will most definitely try to put as many tidbits in here as possible. We want to pick this up first. Because until we get the shotgun, this is our best defense. That guy will eventually stand up. This right here is if I fuck up with the zombies up ahead. I shouldn't, but better safe than sorry, am I right? Right, so we go straight up. And we go through this door. We kind of want to follow the path until we find the arrowhead that's stuck on a little cupid. It's very, very cute. So, this guy right here is not a problem for now. You see this guy right here? He's okay for now. We don't worry about him. Right, if you look at that mirror behind me, you can see it. There's a zombie. Right, the moment I walk this way, he's going to start going. There you go. We're going to wait for him to come through. Nice. We can just go. We reload that since he's on the floor. We take the arrowhead. There it is. And that's what we wanted. And some more ammo. Yep. Now we're going to examine the arrowhead immediately. I'm going to get this separated. And I'll show you where that goes in just a second. Yeah, it's the other door. It's the other door. Yeah. It's the other door. So what we want to do now is we want to get outside. We don't have the key for this door yet. We're also going to set up the blue gem now. Let him go. See, unless we have the shotgun, which we will do soon, there's really not much point trying to go for the kill with the zombies. Because if you can't decapitate them, they will just come back. They will just come back as Crimson Heads. There you go. Our blue gem is ready to go. And we're going to go straight the fuck outside. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. Now, before we continue, I want to show you something real cool. If you go down here, you can interact with this door. I wonder what's on the other side of that door. That's going to be for us to find out on Tuesday. It's going to be past the Crimson Head, so we want to get through that first. I'm going to go through this door. I still think these doors are creepy as hell. You know, it's one of those things. So we move along towards our statue. These camera angles are just insane. See this indentation of an arrowhead? This is why we needed this for. Boom. Boom, bop, pow. Boom, bop, pow. Boom, bop, these are the masks. Well, the mask protrusions, shall I say. We're going to want all 4 of them before we continue, but our first order of business is to pick up this book. I will take the Book of Curses, and I will examine it. See behind it? That's the key we wanted. Now, I don't remember exactly the way to where I want to go is. I think it's in the room where we picked up the map, if I'm not wrong. I will go check that first. So this is the Book of Curses, the 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, smells no evil, sees no evil, and a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. Ooh. If you know the lore of what's going on here, this isn't too much of a surprise, but we'll leave it for when we get to the end of this part today. I'll explain bits that I remember here and there from the lore. I am a big Resident Evil fan. I've played every single game, even the originals. We're playing the remakes just for the sake of quality of life, and they're just easily accessible. The only one that we're definitely playing the original on is going to be Veronica, 5, 6, and that's it. Right, so now we go back to this little room right here. There should be a door that I can open now. Yes. There it is. Now, this little tidbit's going to lead us to one of my favourite places. I forgot to pick up the shells. I am an idiot. Actually, I should probably go do that now. Let's get it out of the way. There is going to be some going back and forth, alright? Like, it's been a while. This game is not as fresh in my memory as Resident Evil 2, 3, and the others are. That was scary. Welcome, Grim. How you doing? So,
Hey, hold on a second. Look what I've found.
What?
a can of fizz.
It's sure to yellow and melt things.
This will come in handy later.
Hopefully you won't have to use it.
For now, it's about as useful as a fishnet condom.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the...
Oh, we'll be getting one of those, alright. We'll be getting one of those, alright, Barry.
Thanks.
But that's next week, because it's past the Crimson Head, so I apologise, but it is what it is. Right, yes, I'm going to go pick up the ammo, because I'm an idiot and I forgot it. And we're going to need it. We are going to need it. We are going to need that ammo. Another thing that I want to try to do as, like, consistently as possible, yeah, I do have the map, perfect, is I want to try to save Richard for the first time, and then we are going to sacrifice Richard. I am so sorry if this offends you, but we are going to sacrifice Richard. Why, may you ask? Well, I'm going to use this just to get it out of the way. We're going to get better. Also, there's no discarding in this game for some reason. I don't know why. The only discarding you get is when you fully use an item, and it's not really that helpful half of the time. But yes, we are going to sacrifice Richard, because we're going to want to get the assault shotgun. So first we save him, then we kill him. As horrible as that sounds, it's helpful. Trust me, it's going to be helpful. Against the dog whistle, which I'm probably going to be using the main shotgun at that time, to be honest. But it's going to be helpful. Just know that. Right, so we're going to be coming up to... Oh, Cheeky. There should be a dagger under here. There is. Lovely. That's our first dagger. That's going to come in handy if we get grabbed. This is just explaining how the defensive items work. You get daggers and tasers. The daggers are just the easiest, cheapest ones. And then the tasers are better. They tend to work better. Got some extra ammo here. We are going to be ditching the handgun at some point. This is literally just to get us through. Right. We are going to be going through the famous Jill sandwich scene. Now, right here is something else we need. But I might need to come back for this later. There will be a dog here when I come through. Yes, we want to pick this up right here. Yeah, we're going to go do everything else first, and then we'll come back. That's going to give us access to one of the masks. But for now, we just move on, get the shotgun. Get to our storage room. No, that's where we came from. We want the other one. We want... Is it this room? It's been a while, man. I know the shotgun is in this area. And usually what you'd want to do is to get the old shotgun or the model shotgun. But Jill has a special way of getting around it, and we'll see it in a minute. It's full of dirty water. What shall we do? Remove the plug. What's going to happen? There's a zombo in the bath! This happens more often than you'd think. He's tickling my feet. That's gross. But it's worth it because there's another dagger in there, and we want that. And she's about to hurl. Yep. Boom. Right. We move swiftly on.